What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Plain Jane Cars. One thing my daughter pointed out to me, she's holding the camera. Say what's up, Kristen.
Hello.
I forgot to do like a walk around of the car. I was so excited to get the car back to Houston. I did like this B-roll pulling it out. But I actually wanted to show you guys the car and why we went to such great lengths to get this particular S14. Where do you think we should start, Tristan?
The body, the exterior, what's going on?
Let's look at the body. So the body is pretty interesting. When we bought the car, we saw pictures online. You know how pictures are online. And shout out to Brian, Tognetti Car Care and Dope Details. He came over today, even though it rained, and he did a slight paint correction, basically a polish, got the glass all cleaned up, and got a lot of like sap and stuff that were left on it.
Because it was looking rough.
It was looking rough. But one of the things we realized that we didn't see from the pictures, and I was so excited when I bought it, and I wish I would have noticed, not that I wouldn't have bought the car, but it looks like it was in a hailstorm.
It definitely was.
It's definitely in a hailstorm. So the hood is wrecked. So you can't see it because of the water and rain. So we're searching for a new hood now. And what I'm struggling with is, do I really want to do a carbon hood? Or do I want to go back with the OEM style FRP, or just look for a good non-damage or less damage stock hood? I'm tempted to stay with OEM here and doing OEM plus only. We're not doing hood pins, man. I'm just not with the whole hood pin life. Let's talk about the wheels real quick. Oh, headlights while we're up here. The headlights are in such good shape. I love the Koki. I'm learning it's not kooky, it's Koki. The Koki glass headlights, because they just stand up better over time so you don't get the cloudiness. We're gonna keep the clear corners that are on there for now because I think they're fine. We were discussing about showing you guys all of the new parts that we have that are stacked up in the garage, but we're gonna wait for that because we have a couple more parts coming. And we're actually gonna unwrap the body kit so y'all can see it. But we wanna show you the interior because I think it's probably, all of the car is cool. So let's show them the bad stuff first. So there is stuff like this, as you can see. There's stuff like this, as you can see. Somebody must have been smoking. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you can see. The little fin's broken in there. But one of the things shout out to Code Works, one of the things that I love most about this car is the condition of the dash. And as most people that know about these S chassis cars know, is the dash can be in rough shape. One of the things that I did notice that we're gonna have to fix is the trim around the radio. And I had an older car one time. This breaks every time that you go to replace the radio. It's just dry and brittle, so it's gonna happen, which is fine, but we'll find that trim. The previous owner actually did some, I'm not gonna talk bad about him. We're getting rid of that. We'll also have some wiring from the sound system that they pulled out. They actually have this little Boss radio is actually pretty nice. It's an Apple CarPlay, like I'm not gonna lie, and Bluetooth. So that may stay for a little while because we're spending money on other stuff. But the interior overall is in really good shape. Working sunroof. Yeah, just a hole in the driver's seat, and there's a small, cigarette burn hole here. The interesting thing about the seats from my perspective, my daughter did a wonderful job cleaning them. The interesting thing about the seats from my perspective is that we never intended to keep them.
No.
Right? So
they look so good, it's like, yeah.
Right. And the back seat. Yeah, the back seat looks really, really good. Let's show them that real quick. Now, you excuse the bag and the amp stuff because they took the sound system stuff out. Super clean, though.
No stains.
Nope.
Not anymore.
Well, you worked hard on that. Not gonna lie. The other thing that I know, we're gonna fix that. Hopefully Sean can get I thought I unlocked it. Let's see if we can get the trunk pop or the hood pop. I thought I did it.
You gotta put one of those little cuts where it's like, It's not popping.
All right, can you pull it while I pop it? And we can keep it rolling. Okay. I might leave it in, take it out, who knows. Oh.
Well, there you go.
There it is. Welcome back to 1997, y'all. So, KA24, stock. Stock as stock can be. That's another thing that we were looking for and looking forward to is having a stock motor. And the only thing that I can see that isn't stock, and we may have talked about this earlier, is 2 ports, is Tristan saw this right away. Rev 9, the coilovers that are on here, and they look new. When we were working on some other issues with the car, we got a brake kit for it. Do we want to say stop tech?
Yeah, stop tech.
Yeah, Tristan ordered a stop tech brake kit for it, which is pretty cool. And one of the things we saw is the coil rad. I knew nothing about that. Tristan knew
boy.
immediately.
Yes.
She's like, that's an
They gonna
excellent,
get hot.
excellent radiator.
New
But
wires.
yeah, they did some work
New
on it. New
distributor.
plugs, new rise, new distributor. One of the things I wanted to show, and it's kind of dark. I decided to do this late, but just how clean. I mean, if you can imagine a 1997, 260,000 miles on this car, I think it's 264 in the car. I mean, you could see it's in really, really good shape. All the rubber hoses, things that you would care about as wear items, it's in good shape. And of course, I don't imagine we're going to stay with this long term, but I think to learn what we want to learn drifting, we are definitely going to stay with a KA. We may even do a KAT potentially, but I'm already thinking, like, I don't know. We might want more horsepower. We might want to have more horsepower on tap. So this could change very quickly, and I'm asking nobody to hold me to it because I change my mind frequently. There are other things that this car has. I think one thing, I mean, we're going to change the wheels. We already found the wheels that we're going to change, but I think the factory wheels are in good shape. The factory brakes, whoever owned it, the brakes are brand new. The pads are brand new. It's so shocking. We look, I don't know if the camera's going to show this, but if you could see like the clip and where the pad is, there's no space there because it's brand new. And Tristan decided to order a brake kit, so we're changing all that. We're putting new brakes on a new car. Pads and rotors, that's true. We want to do cross road and slide it. Around the back of the car, shout out to Cobra Works.
Hello.
I'm wrapping the car. You guys know, I wrap cars. So the car's getting wrapped. Not going to say the color, but Sean and Ted and the guys at EVS are going to wrap it. We already have the material in stock. It's ready to go. Potentially, the wing could change. Maybe going with the JDM wing if we go with a carbon hood. Not sure on that yet. And we already got a list of things. I'll show you that stuff. You guys seen the body kit. Tristan ordered taillights for it. She ordered wheels for it. She ordered seats for it. She's spending all of her inheritance on this awesome car. But yeah, we just want to give you guys a walk around, like an in-depth walk around of the car, because we realized we were so excited, or at least I was so excited when I first got the car that I didn't do that. I am really looking forward to starting to modify it. And I want to take the kind of typical YouTuber approach, like you see Stradman and all those guys, like they literally like show you the video when they have all the boxes piled up and ready to go. So that's kind of what I want to do to you guys. Of course, it's taken us 10 days to order the stuff that we've ordered, and we still have to source a hood. What else do we have to get? I think that's it. I think once we have the hood, we'll know what we want to do with the wing, and I think we'll kind of have the things that we want. Still have to decide on a shifter, still have to decide on a steering wheel, little things, but we'll be able to start drifting on stock stuff. We'll adjust the e-brake too, yeah.
It's a little wonky.
It's a little wonky, but we're getting close. And on the car 10 days, I'm not going to say what my goal is when I have it done, because it's never really going to be done, but get it to the point where it'll be quote unquote YouTube reveal, not a reveal, but YouTube reveal for you guys, so you can see exactly what the vision is in my head and in Tristan's head. We're excited for it, man. We hope you guys enjoyed the journey. We hope you enjoyed this quick rundown. This was a one take, so there's no edit. I'm going to upload this tonight. Today is Tuesday, June 6th, something like that. So you're going to see this tonight, and if it runs in the YouTube algorithm, cool. And I'm going to title it The Truth About My 240, because there's a lot of dents. I wish we'd have known, bro, but you know what? I still would have bought it.
Yeah.
Even with the hail damage, I would have bought it.
It just bothered me because I'm like,
Yeah.
why don't you just say it's hail damage?
I know.
It was a good price either way.
It was a good price
See,
either
like,
way,
the
because
door
it's so
satin,
clean.
There's
Like, you can't see the
30
dents because
dents.
it's wet, but like
There's
there's
2
some
dozen dents.
massive dents in the car that,
There's a fat dent in the rear quarter.
yeah. They might be able to see that one. But I'll show you guys, try to show you guys this dent in the rear quarter. It's right here. I'm not even sure the camera's gonna pick up on it. Oh, I'm not gonna show that one, because nobody cares about that one. Only you care about that.
If you back up.
Shout out to Core Works. Yeah, there are a few things that we saw when we got there, but y'all know how it is. I'll say how I am. When I want something, I want it. Good, bad, and indifferent. And I knew this was a good car to start with. There's also some chatter from the throwout bearing. We're gonna have to look at that. And when I was backing it up today, it was making a horrific noise.